What you're about to see is a social experiment designed to find out if 7 beautiful women and 7 geeks can help each other to become a whole lot more. Last week, after surviving the elimination, Richard continued his feud with Chuck.
Howdy do, Chuckaroo. I'm back, and he hates it.
The guys were given the chance to hone their dating skills by having a one-on-one date with the girls. And Chuck failed to make his move on Scarlett.
Do you know anything about the Quaker faith?
No.
In the challenges, the girls got to go shopping for the guys on a budget.
Your tax should all be the same.
Well, no, different prices. I'm horrible at math, especially in my head.
And give the guys a makeover.
This is your personal hairstyle.
While the guys had to put their new looks to use in an effort to see who could get the most women's phone numbers.
Excuse me, miss. How are you? Could I get your number so I could call you? My name's Chuck, by the way.
Hi there.
In the end, Chuck proved that he was the most skilled pickup artist, giving him the chance to send his enemy Richard to the elimination room to face Bill and Lauren.
I go down with honor.
You go down with ridicule, Rich.
In the elimination room, Richard and Mindy prevailed for the 2nd time in a row. And Bill and Lauren were sent home. Now only 3 teams remain. Sean and Scarlett, Chuck and Keidelin, and Richard and Mindy, in the quest to become more than just the beauty and the geek.
Chuck just keeps sending us to elimination. He sent us last time, and he sent us this time, and he'll continue sending us if he can. I can't wait to see the look on Chuck's face when I walk in that door and howdy do, Chuckaroo!
At this point, I don't know if I can handle Richie. I don't know.
And then he said that if once he comes back, he's just gonna be even worse.
He can do what he wants.
He said I'm gonna terrorize Chuck.
I, more than anyone else, have let Richard get under my skin because he seems to help reinforce the negative stereotypes that people have about nerds.
Oh, that's him.
Come in.
Come in!
Oh my gosh!
Hello, Chuck. It's good to see
Rich.
you.
How'd it go?
It went well. Obviously, we're here. Good to see you again, Keidelin.
Hi.
Hello, Scarlett. Mi amor. Hold on.
What do you think?
Mwah. Un besito. What I'd like to do is steal Scarlett from Chuck and win the money. And that would just be ideal. I think we should go in the hot tub tonight, my love.
Chuck and Richard have completely different personalities, and so Chuck doesn't quite understand why Richard is just so out there.
Did you hear what he said?
What did he say?
He said, Chuck, I'm going to go down with honor. I saluted. And he goes, no, you're going to go down with ridicule. I do believe that Chuck hates my guts. Things are getting bad.
Well, you just need to take it easy because Chuck, I'm sure Chuck doesn't mean any harm to you.
Oh.
Doesn't mean anything, I promise.
Chuck doesn't mean any harm to me.
No, stop it. Come on. Seriously, you know that.
Chuck's out to get me, and not with so subtle tactics either. My response is ding, 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 gloves on. Watch out, Chuck.
I'm glad that I'll have some more time to get to know Scarlett. And even if it is just sort of a almost a summer camp kind of thing, I'm not ready for the summer to be over.
There are a lot of great things about Chuck, but I don't know if he's really my type. And I think because he's different, I might find it attractive.
I have no idea what the challenge might be. I'm trying not to have any expectations because, I'll either be disappointed or blown away, more likely the latter.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Congratulations to all of you for making it to the final three and getting one step closer at the ultimate grand prize of $250,000. Now, to survive this long, you've had to surpass your opponent's knowledge in the elimination room and overcome difficult challenges. Those challenges test skills that you had to learn from your partner, but today, that's all about to change. You and your partner will be working together to win one big challenge. There's an RV outside. There, you will find your study materials and a note explaining what your task is. Remember, there are only 3 teams remaining, so the losers of this challenge will face off in the elimination room. And the winner is guaranteed a place in the final round. You have a few minutes to grab some things and stuff them into your backpack. Have a good trip.
Brian told us that we were going to be getting on an RV and going somewhere. At the time we had no idea where until we got up to our rooms and there were camping sacks waiting for us.
Oh my gosh! Have you ever been backpacking?
I'm a Boy Scout. I'm always backpacking. I've been involved in Boy Scouts since I was real tiny. I have done my fair share of hiking and camping.
I don't know what to take here, Mindy.
Have you ever been camping?
No.
Never?
The closest that I've ever come to camping in my life is raking the leaves in the fall. And even then, it takes me about 10 seconds before I need an ice water and a sandwich.
Like, as far as hair stuff goes, do you think I should even take
Their challenge could be go camping in the woods and then look as good as possible as you leave, but somehow I don't think so.
I don't know if we're going to be sleeping outside or not, so...
Well, we have a sleeping bag, so that doesn't bode well. I'm going to take a Band-Aid.
I wouldn't wear that bracelet.
Then I really shouldn't take these heels.
You don't want to be wearing heels outside.
Here, I'm just going to get a new underwear. And the rest of this... Well, should I bring a change of clothes in case we get wet or something?
I did. I brought a lot of clothes. Move your hands.
So, Sean, on the way to Eagle Scout, you don't have to learn how to camp or anything like that, right? That's not involved, right?
You asking trick questions here? You are going to crash and burn, my friend.
Chuck and I are a little bit concerned. Sean is an Eagle Scout, so he does have a lot of experience in the wilderness. I, on the other hand, have not really any. I've never even been camping in a tent.
I don't care if I have to dig a ditch and in it. I will, because I do not want to lose.
This will be very good for you.
Yeah. I don't know about that. It's not about winning, it's about losing to Chuck.
This is exciting.
I do not want to lose to Chuck.
Oh, God. I hope I make it back.
Coming up, the teams head to the great outdoors.
We're soldiers, we're warriors. Ow, my ankle.
Can beauties become mountain climbers?
Uh-oh.
This is insane.
Can geeks become mountain men?
Oh, yuck.
Come on, Chuck, let's go!
Can beauties and geeks work together to survive? Find out what dangers lurk in the wild.
Chuck!
When Beauty and the Geek returns.
Fishing? You know how to fish?
When we got into the RV, there were books on camping and fishing, and there was a note explaining the challenge. Today you're headed to the great outdoors for an overnight camping trip. Your challenge will begin as soon as you arrive at the task. First, follow the markers through the wilderness to the pond where you will have to catch a fish. Second, race to the campsite and set up your tent. Third, gather wood to start a fire. The first team to toast a marshmallow wins this challenge.
right.
I'm studying very, very hard. Spinning, fly fishing, sinkers, hookers, trout, I know it all.
I've set up this kind of tent before.
Sean knows how to put up tents, he knows how to make a fire, he's been fishing, so I knew that this was going to be easy.
Skim bait and lures. I was a pretty scrawny kid, and I got picked on a fair amount. So anytime there's a challenge that's sort of going to say, you know, hey, show me what you got, like I really enjoy that.
It was pretty tense, and we all know that whoever wins the challenge will be immune, and that the other two will have to go to the elimination chamber.
So the RV pulled up and stopped, and that's when the race began.